Hi, I'm Mary Schmid, Independent Sales Director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. First of all, I want to thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video to give you a little bit more information about Mary Kay, the business. I realize Mary Kay is probably not anything that you would ever consider doing, but you can be a talent scout for us after you've got a little bit more information. You will probably notice we don't advertise for beauty consultants. You won't find TV ads or newspaper ads or in magazines because we get to choose who we work with. So please take this as a compliment that your beauty consultant asked you to watch this video. Because again, we get to choose who we work with. We don't get to do that at other jobs, do we? I didn't as a school teacher. Okay, so for watching the video, your name is going to be entered in a drawing for $100 in free Mary Kay product after you fill out the Google Doc form. That'll be sent to you when you've completed the video. So you will have a chance of 1 in 30 because after 30 viewings, we're going to do that drawing. And then you get to pick if you win the $100 in free Mary Kay. So again, thanks for taking the time. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and how I got started in Mary Kay and why I'm still here. I'm going to give you some facts about Mary Kay. I'm going to tell you about how we make our money. I'm going to talk about our streams of income. And I've got my notes down here so I can keep this video under at least 15 minutes. So I'm just sitting here with my phone, guys, and I'm just talking to it, giving you some information. So it's not a professional video, so I hope you'll give me some grace. Okay. I'm going to tell you why different women look at doing this business, and then I'm going to ask you some questions and then remind you again about the Google Docs form. So first of all, I've been building my business for 39 years. This is the last thing that I ever dreamed I would ever be doing. When Mary Kay found me, I first was introduced to the product by my roommate from college, Cheryl, and she called me and she said she was back in Iowa putting herself through grad school, working 3 part-time jobs, and she called me and said, Mary, I've started Mary Kay. If you will let me give you a facial when I come to see you this weekend, I can deduct the trip. And I thought, Mary, what? Okay, you know what you do for friends, right? All right, so Cheryl came. She gave me a facial. I fell in love with the product because she taught me how to take care of my skin. And I was too embarrassed to go to a department store, and it was really nice to have somebody just one-on-one show me how to take care of my skin and how to wear some glamour and not make me feel stupid, because that's why I wouldn't go to a department store. So I got started with the product. Well, needless to say, part of the challenge of my life is I had created a huge amount of credit card debt. So when Mary Kay found me, when I started in 1985, I was broke. I wore this much of makeup, okay? Azalea blush, pink opal eyeshadow, black mascara, and clear lip gloss. Yes, Cheryl had taught me other things, but that was my daily routine. So I didn't think, I can't do this. First of all, I don't have the money for the starter kit. Second, I don't wear makeup. I don't own any dresses. I'm a 2nd grade school teacher, and I hate women. I hated women. I hated women because I didn't like myself. And I didn't like myself because I had created this. I was ashamed of all the credit card debt that I created, running around buying things, trying to make myself feel better when I'd actually walked away from God. And that's why my life was such a mess. So Cheryl was politely persistent. She knew I needed this opportunity for more than just getting out of my credit card debt. She knew I needed to be back among believers and be back among people who would love me just as I am. So she was politely persistent. And finally, I thought, all right, I'll figure out how to get started. And I'll quit after I get out of debt. And I can talk through my teeth, and I can sell this product to women because I loved and believed in the product. And I thought, I can take their money, and I can get out of debt, and then I'll quit. Okay, so I got out of debt. It took me about 2 years, and People just kept reordering product. And I thought, well, it's kind of stupid to quit. I can get my product at cost and I'm still making money. All right. Okay. So I stayed because I was having fun. I was just having fun with my business. And the extra money was pretty nice too. Well, Cheryl called me from leadership. I think it was 1991. And she said, do you realize that you are almost on target for the Queen's Court of Sales and could earn a diamond ring? And I went, what? Nah. Are you kidding me? Well, she showed me how to figure it out, how to do it. I finished the Queen's Court of Sales, went to seminar, got bit by the seminar bug, all the excitement, the recognition, loved picking up the diamond ring, loved wearing an evening gown. I mean, I'm this little old second grade school teacher from a town of about 3,000. Who owns an evening gown? Okay. All right. So then long story short, went on target for my first car that I earned and then went right into qualification. Well, Cheryl called me after we finished the car and she showed me what I would have made if I had been her. And I went, what? I'm here doing the work. I want your job. So then I became a sales director. And here I am. What is it, 2024? I started in 1985. I taught school for 33 years, and I've been in Mary Kay for 39 years. And one of the benefits is when I was ready to retire from teaching school, I was able to walk away 7 years early. And if I loved my teaching career, but if I'd not had this Mary Kay business, I would not have been able to do that. And I will tell you the one thing that I am so grateful for. I could list blessing after blessing after blessing, and one of them is my husband hated his job. And because I had become a Mary Kay sales director, we had that extra income, and he was able to retire and walk away from that job at 55. But the biggest blessing that I've had from this business is I retired from school teaching in 2010, and my mom died July the 10th of that year. My father had Alzheimer's. And along with my brother, we were able to keep my father home. And I was able to help take care of him. And if I'd been working another job, if I'd been teaching school, I would not have been able to do that. And my Mary Kay business, because I had worked when I could, worked when I could not. And I want to give God all the praise and the honor and the glory for him carrying that business. He said to me, daughter, you have worked. I will carry this while you care for your father. So, I want women to live their lives with no regrets. No regrets. And that's one of the things that Mary Kay can help provide. Money doesn't fix everything, but my mom always said to me, if it can be fixed with money, it's not important. But having the income to make the choices you want to make helps. The things you can do for your family, the things you can do for your city, where you live, the people, the things that you can do. Okay, all right. So that's just a little bit of my story. Now, some facts about Mary Kay. It was created in 1963 by Mary Kay. Yes, she was a real woman. She taught my director training class. And she believed God first, family second, and career third. She created the company when she got passed over for a promotion, and she just retired and quit. And she was going to write a book about the perfect company for women. She sat down with a legal pad, wrote the good things in the direct sales companies she'd been in and the things that she'd changed, and the Lord pressed upon her, why not create this company for my daughters? And so that's how we all evolved. Now it is a privately owned company, and Ryan Rogers, Mary Kay's grandson, is our CEO and president. So the company has no shareholders that it has to answer to. It actually answers to we, the beauty consultants. Mary Kay believed in that inverted pyramid where the beauty consultants are at the top and then corporate is underneath. They support us because they know if there's no us, there's no them. And in this day and age where you see a lot of direct sales companies undercutting their consultants and then ending up losing and going out of business, you never have to worry about that happening in Mary Kay. So we've been around 61 years. Now, let's see, what are some other things you might like to know? I don't know if you know that there is a Mary Kay Foundation that has given, let's see, over $55 million to fight domestic violence, and is also given $36.5 million for research, to support finding cures for women's cancers. We have over 1,600 global patents, and we are the #1 direct selling skincare and color cosmetic in the world. Yes, you heard right, in the world. We're in 35 markets right now worldwide. We have 39 good housekeeping products. Okay, all right. Now, how do we make our money? Well, I'm looking at my notes. We make our money by buying a product from Mary Kay for $1 and selling it for $2. So we make 50%. It is a consumable product, so you are building a customer base to serve. Remember, that's why I didn't quit. We don't have any territories and we don't have any quotas. Now, if you're going to earn a car or you're going to be a sales director with Mary Kay, you're going to have quotas. But as a consultant, I am not going to tell you, and the company's not going to tell you, you got to go sell so much every week. This is your business. You get to call the shots. And there is a 90% buyback guarantee on inventory if you choose to invest in that, but it is not required. Now, what are our different avenues of income, our streams of income? As a school teacher, I had one avenue of income. I got the same pay every 2 weeks, no matter what. And most of us do. We don't have any other way that we can make money at our jobs. Well, first of all, we make money from our sales. When we do facials or parties or our websites, we have Facebook parties. People do online Zoom parties. I mean, you can have parties in your home. You can do facials in your home. There are so many versatile ways that you can work your business. And we teach you how to do all of that. Now, if you choose to, and it's not required, you can build your team. You can ask people to come and become Mary Kay consultants and join you in the business. And depending upon the number of beauty consultants you have and you and their activity, from day one, you make 4% or 9% or 13%. So that's another avenue of income. Now, you can also choose to move up the career path to directorship, which is what I chose. So I make money as a beauty consultant for selling product. I make money from my personal team members, and then I get paid a commission from Mary Kay for teaching and training my beauty consultants. And then another avenue of income is the career car. You can earn a career car at the director level. You can choose to take cash or you can take the car. But think how much money that saves you, because they pay 85% of the car insurance. So you don't have a car payment. You don't have much of an insurance payment. So that's money that stays in your family budget. Now, what are some different reasons why women look at this? I started for money. I'm not going to lie. There's nothing wrong with starting a career or a job to make money. All right. I think that's the #1 reason. But it may not be your reason. So a lot of women start because, hey, I want to get my stuff at a discount and service some family and friends. So you can do that. Some women come in because they see the career advancement opportunity and they've hit the glass ceiling where they are. As a school teacher, I had no place else to go. I either had to go back to school and spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and get my principal's license. But then there was no guarantee I would get a principal's job. And in Mary Kay, you can promote yourself. You don't have to wait for someone to die or quit or get promoted in order to earn their position. And there are positions for everybody. There are women who come in because they want to earn a car. And it's not free. They aren't free. You earn those vehicles, and you earn a new one every 2 years. They buy the license plate, and again, like I said, they pay 85% of the car of the 85% of the car insurance. I've earned 18 cars. I have not bought a car since 1985. Think of how much money I've saved. Yeah. And I wouldn't have a new car every 2 years if I didn't earn one from Mary Kay. It's a great way to make new friends. I love the friends that I've made in my Mary Kay business. It is a sisterhood. My unit is an amazing group of women that support each other. They pray for each other. They cheer each other on. So it is another positive group. We call it our pink bubble of just amazing women to be around. It's exciting. It's really fun. You get to do travel with Mary Kay. You know, when you're a sales director, you can go to the leadership conferences. There are women who come in because of the unlimited income potential. You can decide, how much do I need to make this week? And then we gear your activity to what you need to make. You get to be your own boss. That's another one of my favorites. I love being my own boss. I don't like working for anybody other than the big guy upstairs. Okay. Oh, so I would be your sales director, but I'm not your boss. I'm simply the woman that asks you, what do you want from this? And then we figure out the plan that you need to get what you want. Does that make sense? Okay. Flexible hours. You get to decide where you put it. That was one of the reasons I loved it as a school teacher, because I love teaching school, so I continued to teach from 1985 to 2010. And I could put my Mary Kay business around my school schedule. Okay, no quotas. Like I said earlier, we don't tell you how much you got to go sell. But if you're going to work to earn a car, become a sales director, there are quotas, okay? All right, prizes and recognition. That is what initially got me. The bug bit me when I went to seminar, and I just fell in love with the company and all the excitement and all the fun and just having fun. Could you use a little fun in your life? I think everybody can use a little fun. Actually, it's my goal every day when I hit the floor to finish the day laughing. Okay, tax advantages. Because you have an in-home business, it can help you with tax advantages. And then, of course, a 90% buyback guarantee if you choose to invest in inventory. All right, well, I'm over the 15 minutes, so I hope you will forgive me, but I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm just going to ask you these 4 questions. And then I want you to think of your answer, yes or no. Is the job or career that you have a career of a lifetime? As a school teacher, I thought it was. I thought I'd be doing it until God took me off the face of this earth. So is the job a career of your life? Is it something you love it so much that you would go even if you did not get paid? The next question, number 2, is do you have the flexibility in your schedule to take off whenever you desire? Well, as a school teacher, I was off a couple of months in the summer. But the rest of the time, I had to show up when they told me to show up, and I couldn't leave until they told me I could leave. Number 3, do you feel like you're paid what you're worth? Well, as a school teacher, I knew I was not paid what I worth, but you know what? I did love it, but I was definitely not paid what I was worth. Do you have absolute control? This is question number 4. Absolute control over your career. If you gave it your all for 5 years, could you make a significant change in your financial situation? Now, if you answered no to any of those questions, wouldn't you agree you need to just get a little bit more information to see if this Mary Kay business might be for you? Okay. Don't forget to fill out the Google Doc information so you can be in the drawing for the $100 in free Mary Kay. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this short video. We appreciate it. God bless.